Hold up! Before you open those sweet new foundation packs, I want to show you how you can turn your common and uncommon wildcards into much needed rare and mythic wildcards to help you build your decks. One of the biggest bottlenecks when you're building decks on MTG Arena is your rare wildcards and your mythic wildcards. Constructed decks need a lot of rares, and of course all of your rare dual lands and sweet cards eat into these precious wildcards, making it hard to build more than one deck. Well, I'm here today to help you utilize the vault system on Arena and kind of work around it and try and get as many rare wildcards out of it as possible. How the vault works is that whenever you open a common or uncommon card that you already have 4 copies of, it increments the vault a little bit. So it goes up a little bit, up a little bit, up a little bit, up to 100%, in which case you can crack the vault and you get 1 mythic and 2 rare wildcards. So filling up the vault early and often is a great way to turn all of those extra commons and uncommons into rares and mythics you can actually use. So how do we maximize the vault? Well, before every new set releases, before you start opening your packs, don't open any packs yet. You want to go into your deck builder, make a new deck, okay? And we go into our not collected in our collection, choose the new set, and choose common and uncommon. This way we can see all the commons and uncommons that are in the set and craft them as needed. So right now we see I've got, hundreds of common and uncommon wildcards. This is a really common problem that most players have where you just don't need 336 uncommon wildcards, right? So what you want to do is use almost all of your common and uncommon wildcards before you start opening packs to try and get as much of the common and uncommons in the set complete so that you can fill up your vault faster. When you're opening all those packs looking for rares, your vault is filling up. You already have all the commons and uncommons, and you can get to your vaults faster. So hop in here and just start picking out cards, right? So I see I've got 75 common wildcards to use, right? So usually we could go to common first, actually. Let's just do commons first. So 75, pull out 75 commons you want to craft. So 4 of these. 4 of these. Usually you want to pick cards you actually will need. So for example, Sanctifier is a great card for life gain decks. Bannerheart's a cool card for soldiers decks. So, you want to work on cards you actually want, but your goal is to get just as many as possible. Kind of empty the warrens here, Unsummons, great. Fleeting Extraction, whatever. Go through, pick out all the cards. Realistically, your goal is just to maximize them anyway and craft them all. So as you can see here, I've pulled out 75 commons. You can save a few. Maybe you don't want to use all of your commons. You're going to get a lot more as you open your packs. But, you get most of them. And of course, pick the cards you want, right? So of course, the first craft here is obviously Llanowar Elves. Every account needs 4 of these for sure. And go on in there. Do that, hit craft, and now you've got a decent part of a set. So go and do the exact same thing for the uncommons. We see here I have 114 uncommon wild cards. Again, don't necessarily use all of them, but pop it in. Pick out the important cards, right? Flash Freeze, Boros Charm. You're going to want these cards anyway. Your goal is to fill up this vault as soon as possible. So craft them, do it, and do your thing. So now you'll see as you start opening your packs, your vault progress will go up. We're currently at 61 vault progress. We open 10 packs. Boom, boom, boom. Love opening packs, right? Skip to the end. What do we got here? Got some cool new cards. That's a great card, Vivian. And we see your vault progress goes up 63%, and we're already replenishing our common and uncommon wildcards. So after you open a bunch of packs here, your vault will fill up, as we can see here. Now the vault's at 103%. We crack open the vault, and boom, there we go. Now we have 2 more rare and mythic wildcards. This is a really easy way to produce maybe 4 to 6 rare wildcards more per set cycle, and of course 1 to 3 mythic rare wildcards. More packs you open, the more effective this method is. So definitely do this early, do this often, build your collection. So, thanks for watching. If you're looking for decks to craft, of course, my name is Jim Davis. I'm a pro Magic player, full-time content creator. Check out my content. We got 10 new brews coming up where I brew up 10 new decks in the standard format for the new Foundation set. We got Bronze to Mythic coming up where I draft the set from Bronze to Mythic, learn the format. So a lot of great content out there for you to check out, and I hope you enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends.